Okay, so the guys came back on Sunday, and I thought they were going to level the floor, or lay the floor, and as it turns out, the concrete, I mean, plain and simple, he bought the wrong concrete. He bought Quikrete, and because he diluted it so much, the Quikrete didn't stick to the floor. So what he and another helper had to do was come in and basically chip out all of the cement. So this is the after product, if you will. It looks like it's all gone. I inspected it and it looks pretty good. It looks like they chipped away, you know, all the issues where I was having unlevelness are gone. So that's a good thing. You know, the floor is back to normal, the way it was. Whether or not that's normal, I don't know. You know, the next crew will be able to tell me that. But here's the bathroom. The bathroom was the worst, as you saw by the pictures that I took. You know, but at least it's all back to normal for the most part. Even the drain is back to normal, so that's good. The laundry room is the same way. So I mean, I don't have to show you all that. But the bad part is that in doing all of this chipping away concrete and sweeping and everything, they left a mess. They cleaned up the best they could, which, you know, was half-assed, kind of like their job to begin with. But as you can see, there's a lot of remnants of, you know, the first job that they did, and it affected the paint on my walls and on my doors and on my judges panels. And I'll show you, this is being the bathroom. You know, you can see down here, that's still concrete. That's dirt. I don't know if they kicked the door or what. That's dirt. The paint on the wall, you know, is it's really hard to see, and it's but if I go slow enough, you'll see where all the chip marks from the concrete hitting the wall, you know, scuffed up the paint. You can see it at this angle pretty good. So this is the bathroom. If you go out into the main room, they attempted to wipe down the walls, and I didn't catch them in time to tell them not to do that. Because what's going to happen is they're going to use the dirty rag that they've been using to clean up the rest of all the dust. And in doing so, they wipe down the walls. And I didn't want them to do that because, I don't know if you could see it. You can see it probably a lot more right here. You see in between the two pictures, there's an arch. Right there. So all of that is swirl marks where they tried wiping the dust down off the walls and basically just smeared it around. And it's really hard to tell, but you can kind of see where they wiped and then stopped. If I can show it very well, but you can see all that dust and dirt and everything. That's from the rag. So I tried wiping some of it off, and it just continues to dry that way. So I mean, the walls are ruined, and unfortunately, it's tall. It's 2 stories. So that all has to be repainted, and all the way to the edge of the stairwell. You can see it goes over the office, and they did the same thing on this wall here. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. They wiped it all down, and it didn't work. You know, you can't wipe with a dirty towel. It just leaves. See the brush going this way. You know, just from the rag. It's a mess. So. And then on the white, they tried cleaning it, didn't work. nicked out with something, I don't know, but I keep my house like spotless, and it's not, you know, the baseboards you can see were damaged. Not talking where the shoe molding was, but I don't know if they kicked it or if they hit it with their foot or you know what, but it's you know, it's kind of mess. Chips on the door molding. I have blinds on the door, and I don't know why, but they broke off the plastic piece that was holding the blinds to the door. You can see the remnants of the concrete where they chipped away, still on the floor. There's where my baseboard was damaged. You know, like I said, they tried cleaning it. Here's a gouge. Not sure where that came from. That's in the molding. The judges' panels. Again, this whole place was coated with concrete, but you can see there's no way my house would have been this dirty, but you can see where they left concrete all over the wall. More on the baseboard, more in the cracks. It's all in the cracks everywhere, cracks and corners. That's all concrete dust or dirt or whatever it is. But, you know, I called, or actually Leroy Brown called me from the Home Depot installation services. There's more nicks. And he said they'd take care of it, which is really, really cool. So the idea is to have the floor put in. Then we'll get the carpets, we'll get the furniture moved in here. Or first, get the floor laid. I'll have somebody come and get a quote for painting the white and the brown. And then we'll move the furniture in. Then we'll get the carpet seam cleaned. And then I'll order some more carpet from Home Depot because they're doing their best to make this right. It's been a bad experience thus far, but you know, it's life. What can you do? Anyway, you can see all the smudges on the white where they tried wiping it all down, and it just I don't know, just didn't work out very well. But you know, it's definitely not up to my standards. So anyway, that's it for now, and we'll take more photos as we progress with getting my house back to freaking normal.